Not a prisoner, I'm a free man, and my gun is my old pal. Don't care when the past was, I know where I'm going. Election day, folks. Got my new co-host here, and all that good stuff. Okay, election day. But first I want to start off with, the president is crazy. The president is absolutely crazy. And this is why. Okay, we're talking about Juneteenth and all that good stuff. So the president is trying to sabotage the country in case he loses. In case some don't know, but this he declared on November 1st as National Day of Remembrance for Americans killed by illegal aliens. Yo, he might as well call this holiday National Hate Mexican Day, because on the every first when that comes around, this is what people are going to think. That's like having a national day for, National Day for innocent kids killed by drive-by shooting or whatever. First thing you're going to think of is like Afro-American people. With this Illegal Aliens Day, even though we know in general what illegal aliens are, dude, it's going to be about like Mexicans, man. That's what people are going to think. Using fear. And people still in the Trump supporter cult. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a difference between a Trump supporter and a Republican. A Trump supporter is part of a cult. It's a cult. Anywhere where you be like freezing your asses off, 30-degree weather, and they leaving you out there because the buses didn't come get you and this and that, and doing it for this guy. And let's see if I'm gonna see if I can find there's Trump supporters wearing I'd rather get COVID. All this stuff, man. You know how cultists are, like cult leaders. Man, I live down the street from one in San Diego. I live down the street from the Heaven's Gate, where a cult leader had all his people kill himself. Cult leaders are known for this stuff, man. And look at Trump Jr.'s eyes again. Compared to this. And what was it, his wife, girlfriend, the one who's all like, and the best is yet to come. Dude, you cannot say that's not a cult and that these people are crazy. All those people, man, it's not even about the policies. I said that last time. If you are a Trump supporter, dude, you don't like people of color. Even if you're a person of color yourself, you don't like people of color. You're racist, yada yada. Like Republicans is a different story. I'm speaking to a lot of Republicans who saying they're not even voting. They're voting for Biden. Some are not voting, but a lot are voting for Biden because they're like, no, Trump does not represent what I knew as a Republican. Trump supporters is a whole different party. It's a cult. This dude's trying to sabotage the country in case he loses, man. It's so obvious. And his latest one, talking about he'll get lawyers and all that stuff if he loses. This is what Trump is like. He's like that kid, the only kid that has the basketball in the neighborhood, and just because he loses, he takes his basketball and goes home so everybody can't play. That's Trump. You guys, I don't get it. That's why this is all up in the small towns thing, because it must be like small town thinking if you guys are supporting this guy. And small town thinking, we know how that goes. We know how many bigots are like running around and this and that. So for my Afro-Americans and black people, Trump said he was going to give you a national day he was going to make Juneteenth a holiday. Has he done that yet? No. He's trying to bribe your votes. But he can make, in one day, he was campaigning like crazy, doing rallies and stuff, but found time to make the National Day of Remembrance for Americans killed by illegal aliens. He did that like that. Where is the Juneteenth day? He didn't. Where's the Juneteenth day? Trump is not going to do that, dude. Trump is not going to give you a Juneteenth holiday. Sorry. So I just want to throw that out. There wasn't. I don't think there was much to like talk about, man. Oh, that's right. We are now a third world country, and we can thank these militias for making us a third world country, man. Things are happening in this country where, if you didn't know what was up, if you went to the moon for a long time and last 20 years and came back and heard about this stuff happening, you'll think it was the Middle East. Militias plotting to kidnap governments, Afro-Americans, black people being killed right before your eyes by like bad cops, right before your eyes, black joggers being shot by like Caucasian white people right before your eyes, man, and cops getting off, burning, looting, plots to kidnap governments, plots to kill people who aren't even like president yet. We are a third world country, man. We are a third world country. As of tomorrow, we will be a third world country. And so I'm just gonna. There's not much. I just wanted to like say that, man. But it's a cult. And okay, so for my prediction, it was hard, man. I remember like 2-3 months ago, I said, "Don't worry, Trump supporters, because Trump's gonna win." But since then, he's just like lost it. I don't know if it's his clone I think his clone is the one doing all these rallies, man. Because I can't see a mortal man like pulling that off. But my first voice is saying like that Biden's gonna win, man. You know, I keep wanting to say landslide, but I almost see landslide, man. But Biden, and I'm gonna say, I say on to you again, if Biden wins and Trump loses, what does that mean for your God? Because all the Christians are saying that God wants Trump in there, and you know, I don't know why the paper God wants Trump in, of course, because it will uphold all this stuff like guns, God, and country. So yeah, this God wants that. This is also the one that said, "Obey your masters," you know, as if he was the Christ. But there's an Almighty and there's a Most High in this. There's a universal God. If the universal God steps in, Trump will lose. There's just period. I still believe the universal God like is in this. So even if Trump snaked by somehow, I think there's a setup, there's a plot by the universal God. Like maybe something will happen that will allow Kamala. If Trump wins, Kamala Harris would be the first female president. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna say that again. On this day of the 3rd November of our like real father, 2020. If Trump wins, Kamala will be the first female president of the United States. I think that's it. I'm predicting Biden win, and Trump's gonna like take his basketball and all that stuff. Peace. I'm out. Oh. In case you didn't see this shirt, man, you know, this is the shirt that I be riding around with. And, like, just in case, you know, you don't know what this means, man, which a lot of you probably don't, 1865 is where slavery ended, yada, yada. So, you know, I got an American flag on there, so, okay, out, peace.